The p tag represents a paragraph in HTML. It's one of the block level elements. What you mean by block level elements? It always starts in a new line. It's a space above and a space below it, and it spans all the way across from the start to the maximum width of its container. And this, in this example, it's the article. So that's a paragraph. It's commonly used in text contents, as you are already familiar with, in the blog posts or product descriptions, anything that is text-based where you deem necessary to be long enough to be considered a paragraph. So here's what we can do with paragraph. I went on ahead and created this, added this three paragraphs, and let's proceed to CSS and add some styles to it. So one of the things you can do is to add a font style, font size. This is the most common font sizes used in paragraph is in websites, something like that, or blogs. It's about 16 pixels, and but in this example we'll just use 24 pixels, so it's a bit bigger. And there's actually things you can do in here. For example, you can text align a paragraph to the right. By default it's text aligned to the left, so you can do that. And you can actually call add a justify in here, so it has a justified space between here and the left and the right. And then we can also do a indentation here, so text indent are of 1 rem. 1 rem means it's 16 pixels because our root font size is 16 pixels. It always the 1 rem is equals to 16 pixels. 2 rem is 32 pixels, so something like that. So if you add 2 rem, so it's it twice the space before. So that's pretty much how to use a rem. And then you can actually add a okay, so another example is we can make this bigger. So let's target that first in sudo css. So you can do a text transform of uppercase, I think, but that's already uppercased. First letter, not the first job but the first letter. And then we can do a font size, for example, of 32 pixels. So as you can see, it's quite bigger now. And then a font family of maybe maybe you can add Times New Roman. As you can see, it's changing now. And then I think a font weight will do about 700. So I think that's what you can do with CSS in a paragraph. But also you can also change the color. For example, let's change the color of the second paragraph. This is what you can do if you're not actually adding classes to the paragraph. You can do sudo CSS targets, where you can add end of type, for example, end of type for this two for the second, the paragraph for the second paragraph. So you can add color brown, something like that. It will change. Okay, color brown. And the we can do this in the third paragraph. Maybe we can do green. So that's pretty much how you can target the and style the a paragraph. And let's proceed, I think, to how you can target it, change the text using JavaScript. Actually, you can target that by adding const p first document that get element by ID. I think I have already added opening ID. Let's check. So I have opening ID in here. You can just do p first that inner text, and then I can change paragraph text in here. So if I click save, there it has changed. So that's pretty much what you can do with paragraph in JS, in CSS. And just remember that paragraph is used as p tag is used as paragraph in HTML.